Sagittarius. Okay, let's go, Sag. We are looking at the approximate 2-week period of time between the eclipse on the 14th to the eclipse on the 28th. Oh, I was feeling this deck, so I'm going to go with it. It's actually a little bit dark for this deck, but I think it'll work. So we have a new moon solar eclipse in Libra in tropical astrology, and we're going from that to, and that's on the south node, to the north node eclipse, which is a lunar eclipse on the 28th, which is also a full moon in Taurus, which will be the last eclipse in Taurus that we'll have for some time. So yeah, it's significant, right? Like, this is going to be hitting your Libra house, and especially if you have planets that are in the last degrees, especially around, like, you know, I would say, I don't know, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 degrees. Anyway, you can check out my astrology highlight videos if you want to get a better sense of what's actually happening. I would recommend also looking at your monthly video to get a better sense of like the context within which you can put these videos inside of, because these are meant to be short, sweet little videos to help guide through these approximate 2-week periods of time. But we are going through 2 eclipses. We're right in between that, right? That's what we're going to. And I was going to do a longer video, but honestly, I just feel like I've been getting pretty hard like hit in my chart, and so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. So, Sagittarius. Okay, what are we looking at? We're looking at which area of life is most conducive to this energy, for where you can put your time, energy, and attention that is going to be of the most use to benefit your life in many different areas. And when we're looking at south node eclipses, we're looking at a release. And being that what you have showing up here is the 3rd house. It's the house of communication, and also with siblings or sibling-like people, right? It could be like friends that are like siblings. It's also your local neighborhood, could very much be your neighbors, or like where you typically, people that you typically see when you go to like your farmer's market or to go get gas or whatever it is. So that's what we're looking at inside of this particular 2-week framework of time. You know, where is your attention required in terms of conversation or communication? South node eclipses, again, having to do with release. That doesn't mean you have to cut people out. It can, however, mean, especially with regard to communication, mean that this is a time where having clearing conversations, having closure, having, you know, releasing grudges, like all of these kinds of things can be really useful, really beneficial, and really working with the energy that's actually happening, right? We're talking about Libra. We're not just talking about relationships. We're also talking about a rebalancing, you know, not just balancing and justice and reciprocation and fairness. We're talking about balancing and rebalancing in a way, right? So the encouragement that you're getting, the advice that you're getting that comes with this is the, oh, look at that. I forget sometimes that you can see like everything. Hello. In these cards when because they're so reflective. But we have the 8 of Wands, and this is very much about going. It's the green light. It's go time. You know, if you're questioning whether there is a time that you could be having these conversations that need to be had, this is the time to have it. Now, it doesn't mean that that conversation is with, or to write a letter even, right? Because it's verbal or written, right? Doesn't mean that you need to have that with a sibling, right? It could be someone who's sibling-like or someone very close to you, but it could also not have to do with those people. It could have to just do with communication. If you are finding that there are people that you need to have closure, clarity, clarifying, releasing of grudges, like fairness, equanimity, rebalancing, balancing, harmonious connections with, and that there are conversations that you could be having, this is a potent time to be paying attention to this, Sagittarius. Follow this, listen to it, work with the energies as they are. Now, again, this is a collective reading, so You know, if you're questioning whether you really resonate with this or not, and you feel resistance to it, I encourage you to really ask yourself whether that's so. If it's not, that's fine. But if you just feel resistant because you don't like the answer, maybe consider that it's still a message for you. Obviously, the best way to get this clarity is to do one-to-one readings, whether that's tarot or through an astrology consultation. I'm available for both if you want to do it with me. Information's down below. If not, totally good. No hard feelings. You know, feel free to join me or not join me as you do or do not. If this video is helpful in any way, please give the video a like. It does help the algorithm to know to put me in front of new eyes and so that I can grow this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Why not? And also hit the subscription or the notification bell so that you know when new videos come out like this. I have different things planned for after the holidays. So thanks for your time. Thanks for your attention. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.